Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council.
At least he got to
After
keep his
years
chair.
of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
We never did that, Joker.
Commander.
Commander. Okay. Let's talk to Specialist Trainer.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Of course.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Where's Kelly
Still trying
gone?
to get
I
my
want Kelly
bearings.
back.
When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
I don't have that much credits anymore,
It's
Commander.
no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
Hey,
We can put in a requisition order.
all
My
concerns are my
toothbrush
concerns.
is a Cision Pro Mark IV.
Oh
It
my God.
uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate
Why
you giving me the
do you
chance
have a
to say.
6,000
Was
credit
there anything
toothbrush?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
That's just
else? My
ridiculous.
family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years
Awesome.
after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm sure you will.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me, seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being
True.
here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you.
Everyone says
And
this.
if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps
She's
you
the
in
new
any
Kelly.
way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes, you'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For
It's
me,
weird hearing it called
anyway.
GUI. Everyone else just calls it GUI, but she calls it GUI.
Where are you from
Love it.
originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth at Oxford.
Very
My parents were
fancy.
from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Don't talk like
A
that.
lot of people back on Earth are still alive. And counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Oh my god, I got a lot of emails. Okay. Shepard. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we cannot touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Can I not go down like that? Hack it again. This letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Reg 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Cool. Okay. I don't know what that is. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence. I don't know why I said that so weird. Confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow in coded channel Crimson Tact. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instructions, independent action is authorized. My dog... okay. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's HAPIC interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI, ED, not VI, emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I get a dog mech. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova. Hey, Terra Nova, we were there now, and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails and 750 watt outlets. Thank you, and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Okay, we get a dog. Great. Citadel. Where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases, their homeworlds. This kind of force exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Tyrion and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Oh, I got a message from Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand, should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the Official Systems Alliance catalogue. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket to wear on off-duty hours. You'll find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Is that not what I'm wearing already? Wasn't that what I was wearing before? Unless there's a new one. Glyph. Who's Glyph? Who's Glyph? I don't know who Glyph is. Some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's... Oh, Glyph is the thing that follows... that's on the Shadow Broker base. That's who Glyph is, isn't it? In Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. Priority mission, Eden Prime. Oh yeah, this is DLC. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Okay, we'll do. Okay, we've got a little bit more exploring to do. Ashley Williams is on here. The third one down from the left. Presley. Weirdly, oh no, I was going to say, where's Jenkins? Jenkins is there as well. On the left, third up from the bottom. Oh man. There's a guy, oh I thought it said Wasabi. At the second one down. This is Miranda's office. Oh, now it's Liara's. Oh, I think Glyph's in here actually, thinking about it. I think Glyph is in here, if I remember correctly. There he is.
Commander Shepard.
He doesn't
It's
call
a
me
pleasure
Shadow
to
Broker
see you
anymore.
again.
That's good.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
We're right here.
It
Okay.
analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades.
So this
for
is
you.
basically where the
And what should I
upgrade
be
station
looking
is.
for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices.
Okay.
In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Okay. Hi, Liara. I'm just going to use this.
It was less than ideal.
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info broker's turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like
Do these screens follow you?
I'm flattered,
Okay.
I think.
Thought they would follow you. Excuse me, Liara. I'm just using this armor mod kit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Okay. I think we'll do this one. Why was that? Why was Tali on there? Okay, close that. Upgrades. None. Oh, I guess this is listing all my other upgrades that I've done. Okay, what's this one? Broker
This
terminal.
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Okay. Oh my god, that's long. Okay, I'm not going to read this. I'm going to scroll through. You can pause it if you want to read it. But it's too much there for me. I'm not quick enough at reading all this. Okay. Pretty cool. Oh, there's actually a bed in here now. Actually, no. There was a bed in here before, wasn't there? It's changed its layout a little bit compared to when Miranda was in there, but not too much. Okay, we are. Let's talk to you.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
True.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
True.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
No, we know they didn't.
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise.
True.
But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Glad to have you back. Whoa, you teleported.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's very bright in there.
I'd have
Look at
killed
it.
for a
Can
glimpse
barely
of it
see her.
during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be
Wait,
of
he's shrunk.
assistance, Doctor.
Pretty cool.
Glyph's interfaced with the
He
data
keeps changing
feeds.
size.
Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Oh no.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser.
Nice.
I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Neither did I.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them.
Again,
The older
how does this work if you don't do the
civilizations
DLC?
barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
I guess it just puts
Like
it
on
in there
Mars?
still.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Oh, I think they always point to her, don't they? Yeah.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. See you, Glyph.
Please, enjoy your day.
Will do. I like Glyph. He's cool.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay.
Good, good.
Feels like home.
Good.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Better safe than
Guess a
sorry.
checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The
I don't have any
procedure
implants.
we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
What implants?
Hit it better. Sure didn't come cheap.
What?
That's it.
I have implants?
You're the picture of health.
Good,
How's
good.
our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Hey.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
She didn't
We
work for
didn't
service.
work for them. We used them. If I were to
That's
feel
the way I
anything,
like to see it.
It would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them.
True. That's actually
So
kind of
no,
funny.
I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really.
I think we did talk
I'm the
about this.
last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm
Aw.
blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two.
Ooh.
We need to end this war.
We will.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
What's going on here? Who are all these people? Oh, this is missing people, isn't it? Oh dear. Hello.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth.
Oh,
The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
no.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Oh.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Wait, what? Okay. Can we talk to her again?
Commander,
No. Okay. Cool. Okay. Oh, I miss my two friends. Engineer Adams is back though, so that's good.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
I am saying that to you.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
Yeah, but this is nothing the same.
So what do you think of our SR-2?
Look at this
It's
thing.
incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
No need for an apology.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Cool. Okay.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Awesome.
Does the new Normandy
good.
stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering.
Oh dear.
Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
True.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much.
You don't have a team. You're the only one in here.
Upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance.
It is good.
All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Good, good.
Carry on, Adams.
Love it.
Aye, aye.
Glad that's back. Carry on, Adams. Always liked saying that. Let's talk to James, though. See how he's doing.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Not good.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
True. Actually, they didn't ask for anything.
Yeah.
Other than the Turian.
We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
Neither have I. I don't think.
You down here for a reason?
Well, I'd come say hi.
Just came down to talk.
That's how I like doing things. Can you?
Not sure what there is to talk about.
Hey, I'm just trying to get you friends, okay?
You already know my service record.
True.
I don't, actually.
Oh, do I not?
I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
You gonna tell me about it? Ooh. Ooh.
Think you
his
can
neck
dance
cracked.
and talk at the same time?
I'm game.
I think I can handle it.
You might be big, but I can probably
Okay,
still be you.
Loco. Let's dance.
Can I? Do I actually have
Push
to do
your
stuff?
luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Am I actually trying to hit?
You sound like my old CO.
Well, I'm your new CO, so
Oh, yeah?
okay.
And who was that?
Captain Tony.
Never heard
He
of
was a
him.
hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Wait, I'm not doing renegade stuff. Can I have some Paragon
What?
punches, please?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
Oh dear. Do I get any Paragon hits in this,
And a
or is it all
colony?
renegade?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them.
I destroyed them.
I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
Okay, I'm glad there is some Paragon ones.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
True.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming
Oh,
myself?
that. I almost clicked the wrong thing. I clicked
Just
the
a guess.
Paragon button, so
You were
luckily it
shrink
didn't do
too?
anything.
Nope. But that stunt back
Look,
on
there's
Mars
K9.
was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe,
Ooh, that sounded
I'm just
like a
willing to
hit.
do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Oh, he's down.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
We done? Did I win?
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
It was fun.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
What does it mean?
I can think of worse things to call you.
What does
As long
loco
as you
mean?
remember who's in charge.
What does it mean?
You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
I don't know what it means. I can't remember. Hey, that little canine. Oh, we can't talk to you apparently. Let's see. Do you want to talk anymore, or is that it?
Hey again. What's up?
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors.
I didn't need to do that one.
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make
Foobar?
it out. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or
what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that.
That's fair enough.
Next topic.
Nicknames?
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a
My
name.
name's Crazy Shepherd.
So, I'm
Surely
a
I match it.
loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
So it matches my name because my name's Crazy Shepherd. So that's kind of cool. That fits well.
You had a hard time leaving Earth.
I like it.
Don't want to head back?
So it is just
Hell yeah.
about being loco.
But I get it
Okay.
now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
It's loco.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it.
Hmm.
Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
No response? Okay.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No
I'm
dad?
sorry.
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore.
Oh dear.
I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
We can try.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy.
Cool.
Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
Noted.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Cool. Anything else?
Sounds like the Turians got
Oh.
hit pretty hard by the Reapers. So, the Turians want us to go find one of their politicians, huh? Well, maybe we'll get to kick some Reaper ass while rescuing the Primarch.
We certainly will.
Do you hear that hum?
No.
Is that just... Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Are you trying to talk to me about me? Are you saying I'm humming too much? Okay, I'll see you. I'll leave. Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
It is.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
I know. I tried.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
Okay.
So
Good
you're
try.
my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead.
Oh, we have the
My
hammerhead.
experience,
Nice.
It made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Do you maintain this armory?
He just said so.
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Makes sense.
Just like the original Normandy.
True.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10
This
years.
is taking a while. I
I
guess it's
enlisted in
the first
Fleet,
talking
serving
to
on the
everyone, so it's
SSV
going to take a bit
Hawking,
longer.
Flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit.
Oh no, the
To afford mobility with such a small
Hammerhead's not
ESO
here.
core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an
does that
upgraded
mean?
ESO core and prototype stealth technology based
Nice.
on the Normandy design.
cool.
For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected.
Excellent.
She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Ah.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields.
Huh?
The
Wait,
collectors
Ferris
took out
Fields.
the whole colony.
We were there, weren't we? Was that?
I'd rather not talk
Oh no, that's where we went. That's where we went, where they'd just been taken, wasn't it?
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Cross-checking our parts inventory. Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.